Hi guys. So first and foremost, I do want to apologize. I haven't made videos because it's just been crazy. I had to, my Surface wasn't working and the screen was kind of messed up, so I had to kind of get another one, and that's why I haven't been making videos. So, but I'm back, and we're gonna do this problem, and it's to find the limit. So the limit as x approaches infinity of 2x squared minus 1 over 4x minus 7. Now, I did do this one, I was trying to figure it out, and, I did try to record this before, but I was really confused as well, and until I finally realized how to do this. So, first and foremost, I do want to go over some terminology and some theorems here. And by the way, these theorems are from, they're from calculus, early transcendentals, 8th edition, by James Stewart, and that's the book that I'm using to define these. The idea is, and what we need to do is we need to find, the limit as x approaches infinity of 2x squared minus 1 over 4x minus 7. Now, there was, again, a theorem that I never even knew, or maybe I learned it in the past and I never actually, I actually forgot what it was. When we have a number, if we have something, and we're going to do if we have some number infinity over c, over some number c, such that c does not equal to 0, then this is basically equal to infinity, right? And that's something I did not know. Maybe I learned it when I was in Cal 2, but I must have forgotten. But this is what we're going to use as well, this kind of terminology here. I did not find that in my textbook for some reason. Maybe it's somewhere else in my textbook, and maybe I didn't, I'm not looking right. But we're going to use that definition here. Also, it says here, to evaluate the limit of any rational function, divide the numerator and denominator by the highest power of x that occurs in the denominator. So we're going to go ahead, and also here, if r is greater than 0 is a rational number, then the limit as x approaches infinity of 1 over x raised to a power r equals 0. And then it says if r is greater than 0 is a rational number such that x to the r is defined for all x, then the limit as x approaches negative infinity of 1 over x to the r is also equal to 0. So we're going to go ahead and do this problem. And let me actually, I'm going to rewrite it over here. The limit as x approaches infinity of 2x squared minus 1. So the limit as x approaches infinity of 2x squared minus 1 over 4x minus 7. Now, the idea is we're gonna go ahead and say that this is equal to the limit as x approaches infinity of 2x squared. So it's gonna go 2x squared minus 1 over 4x to the first power minus 7, right? And sorry if my handwriting looks a little bit choppy. I'm still getting used to writing on this thing here. So basically what we're going to do here, and we're going to go ahead and say, so this is going to equal to the limit as x approaches infinity. And we're going to divide the numerator and denominator by the highest power of x in the denominator. So the denominator, just gonna, is 4x to the first power minus 7. And the highest power here is 1. So we're going to go ahead and say that this is equal to the following: 2x squared over x to the first power minus 1 over x raised to the first power, and then all divided by 4x to the first power over x to the first power minus 7 over x raised to the first power, right? And so we're just going to evaluate it from here. We're going to go ahead and clean this up a little bit. So 2x, so obviously using laws of exponents, that's going to be 2x, so it's going to go the limit as x approaches infinity. Let me rewrite that a little bit better. Of 2x minus 1 over x over 4 minus 7 over x. And obviously the limit, so this is going to be equal to the limit as x approaches infinity of 2x. It's going to go 2x minus the limit as x approaches infinity of 1 over x. So basically, we have something that kind of, it kind of goes like this here. And also something that goes like this over here, right? And over, and it's going to be over the limit as x approaches infinity of 4 minus the limit as x approaches infinity of 7 over x. Obviously, like I said, this is this part here, and this is this part over here, right? So then this following thing is going to be equal to, so we, as x approaches infinity of 2x is going to actually equal to infinity, right? So this part is infinity, right? So I'm going to kind of get in here. That's infinity. And then minus, and then the limit as x approaches infinity of 1 over x is actually going to be 0. So this part is going to be 0, right? Because again, the limit of 1 over x to the r is 0. 1 raised to some power, 1 over x raised to some power r. We're using these following rules, if you remember this part, right? And so then this becomes, so you put this over, we're going to put it over, and the limit as x approaches infinity of 4 is actually going to be 4, so it's going to be 4 minus the limit as x approaches infinity of 7 over x, so we're going to have 4 minus, and it's going to be 0, I believe, yeah, it's going to be 0, so this is going to be 0 here, and then finally we're going to have infinity over 4. Now, like I said, infinity over some number c. Let's do over some number c, or 4. Infinity over some number c, such that c does not equal 0, is equal to infinity. I'm sorry, is equal to, I think it Was it infinity or was it 0? Oh lord. Hold on, guys. Oh, it's infinity. So this is going to equal to infinity here. So then we know that the limit, so finally we can say that the limit as x approaches infinity of 2x, so therefore the limit as x approaches infinity of 2x squared minus 1 over 4x minus 7 is equal to infinity. And this is how you do this problem, guys. I really hope that helps, and I really hope that makes sense to most of you guys. But that is how you do this problem, and like I said, I really hope this does help. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and also please like, comment, and or subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.